Hello everybody, welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. Happy Good Friday and full moon. So I was really wanting to do an animal oracle card read because I feel like it's it incorporates part of our personality. And my best friend Jeannie was over today and she brought me this deck, the Druid Animal Oracle deck. And her mom, Judith, who is a sweetheart, got these for me, and Jeannie delivered them today when she came over, and we had an exchange of gifts. We walked in the park, we talked, caught up. It was wonderful. So I feel really lighthearted and happy and excited to do a read for you today. And thank you guys for all your well-wishing for Hagen. And everyone's like, oh, you should take a break. But it's so funny. He just sleeps and reads a lot, and he's going out to ice cream with his dad. So I still have a lot of spare time, you know, when I'm not working and doing private reads. And I was waiting for the sun to go down tonight to do my full moon reads. And listen, you guys, you still have one day. I'm doing $25 off your full moon reads today as well. So, because I want to just do a whole slew of reads tonight. I actually just rested up to do them. So normally the read that would be $75 for a half hour is only $50. So if you sign up, when you send your PayPal, just put full moon read, and I'll know what it's for. Everything's dated. I'll know anyway if you order it today. And then I'll have those all delivered. I'm going to do all the tapings tonight, and then I will do all the uploading, all that in the next 2 or 3 days. So that's still good. If you see this video today and you want my special offer of $25 off, you just send $50 through and just put full moon read, and I'll get to those because I'm really excited. Again, like I said yesterday, this is a massive cleansing moon. This is where stuff is going to come to the surface like a sponge that has soaked up some things where we're going, oh my God, why am I feeling like this? It was a huge fluctuation of emotions, and it's quite something. So if you guys need any help with that, I'm more than happy to help you through this read because I'm experiencing as well, you know. And like I said, I won't just talk about things I don't have knowledge of, but I am normally pretty steady. I can pull myself out of anything with self-talk and talking to my angels and guides, and I have had a rough couple of days and memories of stuff like where I forgot I had near-death experiences, goofing around. We were always by big bodies of water and lakes, and we used to mess around and hit each other, and we almost drowned a couple times, and that actually came to the fore, and that was decades ago. So I'm sure you guys are going through a lot. You almost feel at times like you're chemically imbalanced because it's so intense, and I understand this. And man, is it something else. It is some stormy weather for sure. But I love you guys so much, so I want to get into this. So we have a 3-card spread here, and the first one is Fox, and I also incorporated my fun Onyx Animal series, and this one is, if you wanted a secondary choice, this is the monkey. So these are the Chinese zodiac, and these are in onyx, and I always wear onyx and dark stones for protections, especially in large groups. So number 2, we have the hawk, and then we have the rooster amulet. This is actually my comment what your Chinese zodiac is. Mine is rooster, and it's funny how quickly how quirky and true it is that we match up with our Chinese zodiac. It's uncanny to me for sure. So that's hawk. And then number 3, we have wolf. And then the corresponding, we actually have the dog. I just went in my drawer and just pulled out everything, and actually 2 of them corresponded with their groups, which was nice. So I have these in my shop as well. If you want to go to my Etsy shop, my link is down below, and check them out. Very protective. I feel very grounded. I actually sent one to Hops, the horse one. The horse one is really beautiful. But I feel really good when I wear these. It's such a nice, lovely chunk of onyx. So, okay, I'm going to let you make your choice here. Fox, hawk, and wolf. And the book is really, really nice as well. So I'm excited to get some answers and see what's going on. This is going to be sort of like what is some of the new energy that's coming in with this full moon, because it's powerful. I mean, it is a cleansing moon, and it is doing some amazing things. And once that stuff is released, the good news is it's gone. It is released. Then we just have, detachment, and then gratitude, a sense of harmony and progress in our life. It's really going to be nice. The currents that just sort of move through that are really strong, in the next 48 hours. But then we're like, you know what I mean? Like the promised land of peace and anxiety-free living. I love it so much. Okay, so the fox is about diplomacy, cunning, and wildness, right? It is a graceful creature who typifies the beauty and harmony of the natural world. Working with the power of the fox, you will know what is when it is time to come out in the open and be counted. When it is time to remain silent and with others, you will be able to be diplomatic. One of the attributes of the fox is being strong in counsel. However, take care when working with a fox power not to let skill and diplomacy become dishonesty and slyness. Remaining silent or becoming invisible so as to watch the unfolding drama is an asset that can bring its own special culpability, and it is not tempered with wisdom. So we're saying, don't use cleverness for dishonesty, because sometimes two people can misinterpret a situation that you know the truth of. Always come out and divulge that truth, right? We're not trying to get ahead by having other people be malcontent, unhappy, or anything. Okay, we want to be a symbol of diplomacy, not any kind of sneakiness, because fox power is pretty strong. So let's see what other messages you have. I'm also going to pull a goddess card, because I feel like this moon has some lovely goddess energy to it as well. So you got Epona, wise leadership. So stepping into the world with a sense of surety and positive self-worth is what's called for right now. Epona, the Celtic and horse goddess of leadership and guidance, offers you her wisdom. Know that you have what it takes to heed it. You can do anything you place your attention to, and you will find it easy to accomplish what's needed for your intentions to take form. Definitely set a nice intentions list for this full moon, okay? Because it's very powerful, and it's going to be the starting point of where you want your intentions to start to formulate, okay? You're going to find it easy to accomplish what you want right now. So whether you're aware of this or not, the way you manage your accomplishments and even the way you handle failures or losses is modeling the way forward for others. People are watching you. If you have children, if you have friends, whatever it is, you're in their eyesight and they are taking the lead from you. So set a good example. If I ever feel like getting off kilter or being a little bit selfish or temperamental, I think, just always pretend your two children were watching you. And what kind of example does that set? It really helps me govern my tongue when I want to be a little slick or, cutting or whatever. It's like, no, because I watch them and they quote what I say back to me. So I'm very careful now. So be true to who you are and place integrity and humility equal to enthusiasm in your life. It'll make you a wise leader. And this is something that Epona is proud of. That is true. When we step back and we really think before we speak, it makes life so pleasurable, because we don't have to look back. We can speak impassionately without cruelty, right? And sometimes impulsiveness wants to come in. The courageous part is to slow down and say, who is this benefiting? Is this good for all of us? We want an aspect of joy and playfulness in our life, right? So we really, all we have to do is watch our words, and by slowing down and being careful, we can choose loving words, right? When we think of something kind to say to any of our relatives and dole out loving words, it really has a kind of warmth and elegant power when you wield it the right way, because you can change somebody's mood by saying certain things. So let's remember this in this new full moon, that before we want to speak or say something, we're not in competition with other people. When we look at the world, it's like there's certain moments in our personal history that everybody's not proud of, right? So take heed of that and use that knowledge to then go a different passage, right? Be devoted to serving others and yourself in the best way, right? Know you're on the right track because you're trying, right? It's like when we hold people and our family with a kind of reverence and respect, life becomes so peaceful and kind of magical, because we don't just go around blurting out things and putting any old thing out there in the world. It's like, does this make me feel better? Will this make somebody else feel better? Will this elevate the temperature and the juju in the room? Right? That's how we have to look at things. We can have exuberance, energy, and passion and all that in our life with impulsiveness, but we just have to be sensitive to how it will be portrayed and received as well. And it makes all the difference, and it makes things go really swimmingly and lovingly in your family when we care about other people's feelings, our own and other people, okay? So use care. Just use care, and then we don't have any accidents, right? So love and light to this group. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. So if you want to get your special $25 off your read tonight for the full moon, go down there, hit all the links, and then you'll know where everything is. Come join me on my Patreon page. I hit 111 patrons today. I'm so excited, and I know it's quadrupled because of my love course and the awesome results we're getting, and it's like I'm so proud, and you guys are an amazing tribe. So come on over, you guys. It's a really, really great way to support the channel. You can do anything from $1 onwards, and all the different tiers have different aspects to them. And come to my Etsy store. I'm going to be making a whole bunch of stuff. Jeannie brought me these huge citrines today. I'm excited to make stuff out of those too. So yeah, really, really beautiful springtime stuff being ready to be hatched here. So beautiful energy, number one. Now we're on to number two, the hawk spirit. So let's see what's going on. And then you also have the rooster amulet there. I love bird energy. I'm such a bird person. Like, I can just sit out in my yard and listen to them. They're such a source of peace. Amazing, amazing creatures. So the key words to the hawk is nobility, recollection, and cleansing. So the hawk brings the ability to see your life in perspective, okay, to free you of unnecessary baggage and connect you to the ancestral roots that belong to you. See if you can take some time out in your daily routine and survey your life calmly and to see events in context. The hawk can help you recollect the missing pieces of the jigsaw, so you'll be able to assemble it, and it will help you spot the details which are significant. So when you have a sense of your roots and the breadth of your life, you'll start to feel pride and a growing sense of nobility and stature. Once you know where you have come from and where you are going, your life will be filled with inspiration and enthusiasm. You will sense a new day dawning, and you will be able to make decisions with confidence. It is true, your lineage really holds a lot of cool key aspects to, you know, a lot of things about you, right? Where you originated from. I love that. So yeah, being precise and being hawk-eyed can be valuable because you're kind of honing in on things and you're being very sharp-witted about them. So I love that energy a lot. I feel like bird energy is just so lovely. So I'm also going to pull a goddess card because I feel like this new energy is very lined up with this. So this is Arianhad, and this is about time. So right now you have all the time in the world to reach your fullest potential and your intentions as well as desires. So Arianhad is the Celtic goddess of time. She is your ally. She will come to ensure your timing is perfect. The hours will expand to gift you the space you need to complete anything you started. Today, recognize that no matter what is in front of you, time is your friend. Consider that everything you intend and desire also has its own relationship to time, and all will come to you in the perfect form, in the perfect moment. So patience, dedication, quiet anticipation is delicate yet potent allies to you right now. Arianhad is your champion, and your timing is perfect. And I have to really, really let you know that this is one of my key components to staying calm. When I tell myself I have all the time in the world and that I don't need to rush, I have a peaceful, just balanced time of it. I don't feel rushed, because that's one of the things that gets me. If I feel rushed, I feel like I can't create the way I want to create. I like growth and venturing out, knowing, you know, I have a lot of time to get my proper perspective of things, you know, because I don't want to miss details. When I go in my yard, I want to see, you know, every bird that's out there. I want to really study the trees, the sky. So there's something about time when we know that we have plenty of it, and we recognize no matter what's in front of it, time is our friend. It's such a helpful way to go about things. I never say I'm in a rush or I'm hurried or I don't have enough time anymore. I try my hardest not to say that. When I say, you know, there's very little time, I all of a sudden feel it constrict. I feel it squeeze. So I always go, there's plenty of time. There's time enough for everything, right? And then, you know, you have a lot of creative power behind that because you don't feel constricted. You feel like you can really, really go out. Like a child, when they run out into the yard, they don't think anymore of time. Like, I have to be back for dinner. I have to have this. None of that, right? You just realize things are amplified when you think you have all the time, right? Because you're really studying them and your mind picks up on all the beautiful little details. I really love that. So this resonates a lot with me. And also it's just one of those things where we have to forgive ourselves sometimes, recognize the healing power of humility in our heart, and forgive ourselves when we don't feel like we have enough time for something, because we do have to prioritize in our life, obviously. So say we have a pressing thing, like what is going to come first. If we have, you know, like a a funeral, a lunch, or a business thing. Of course, the funeral is going to come first. We have to really pick and prioritize what comes first, and always allow time for leisure time, relaxation, creativity, right? Moving forward quiet and carefully with calm in our hearts, and knowing that we don't have to be rushed. So we're not insensitive to others, but we're also respectful of other people's time. That's very important as well. So love and light to this group. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. My $25 off my personal read special is good for today still, because it is the full moon read. So all you have to do when you sign up is go full moon read. You put $50 instead of $75, and I'll know what's going on, and you will, and again, you just write down what your questions are and your email, so I'll have all of that. And everything is timed, so I'll know that. I feel like it's really important for people to be able to understand why they feel so yo-yo at this stage, why everything's so up and down, intense, then aloof, and all these things, because it's a lot of realizations coming to the fore, a lot of integrated healing. I mean, holistic, great cyclical healing that's just going to keep back, because once you release this, it's gone. This is the healing and release moon, and it really is going to delve up some stuff that feels heavy and stormy, and then it's gone, and then it's like, wow, now we have this beautiful void for only gorgeous energy to arrive in. Okay, so that's you, group number 2. Beautiful. So go check out all my links down below, and thank you so much for coming and watching me today. So number 3 is the wolf, and we also have the beautiful dog amulet. This came out one of the nicest, the carving in this. I really like how it's really enunciated, and it has the full moon in there, because I feel like the wolf is definitely equated with the moon, and I feel like dogs really, canines feel that cycle of the moon. They really do. It's amazing. And we as humans, and having that capacity for feeling the vibrations of things, are certainly touched into that energy as well. So the wolf is about intuition, learning, and the shadow. Feul, that's the pronunciation in Druidic and Celtic. So it brings in a strong sense of faithfulness, inner strength, and intuition. The wolf brings learning as well. Sometimes you need to cross barriers to take risks, to go beyond the limited compass of normal in order to learn and grow. Although crossing these boundaries may seem unattractive and even painful at times, you need not fear the inner power and strength you feel when you spend time alone. Come to know your deepest self, and even the darkest places you will find courage and spiritual companionship. Actually, there is so much fierceness and power that you receive when you're alone, especially in nature. I love walking through a really thick, secluded forest. I really feel strong vibrations that come from that, like, that lone wolf kind of thing, your connection to the earth, the togetherness, and you feel your own inner strength. I love taking walks through the forest, and that's why I feel like, that beautiful canine strength that's always available to all of us, and it intensifies with a full moon for sure, right? It can sometimes be like this simple sensitivity to something, right? A sound. Dogs have very, high acuity to sound and pitches, like the whistles and things like that. So I feel like things are enhanced with us. Definitely our intuition for sure. So now we have our goddess card, and you have Isis. This is about communication. Clarity and communication is called for, as your words will have great impact on others right now. It's a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories, and sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others. You have someone's ear, so choose your messages wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you. So get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come out of these discussions. Just remember to stay open and clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger's goddess Iris is thrilled to help you with your words taking flight. Okay, communication improves in all your relationships when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in a mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and you act accordingly. Amen to that. And communication is one of the most important things in the world to me, because as somebody who I feel like constantly since I've been, a parent, I feel like you have to be an excellent orator. When you speak from a place of confidence, knowledge, and wisdom, you're spreading the right kind of word, when you speak with integrity and love, and you speak clearly and succinctly, and you don't pepper it with any projections or anything like that, or self-identifiers continually. It has to be about what the subject matter is about, the people, the group, the community, or the individual. And a big part of communication is excellent listening skills. If you're with somebody and they just really want to express something and they have an emotion that is just dying to get out, use your emotional intellect to read into that and let them speak their truth. Oftentimes, you do not have to be the analyst and come up or provide an answer. What they need to do, though, is express this feeling. It's very important, with an open ear. And if they want support, there'll be tons of signifiers to that. So communication is about identifying to when somebody does want an answer or doesn't. And your intuition will guide you to that and let you know that. And it's very important, because releasing pain and experiences through the communicated word sometimes is just as cathartic as writing it, and we really need to hone in on those things with people that are speaking to us. Do they just want to divulge this information so they feel better and lighter, right? And we listen with a loving ear, okay? Simple love is everywhere when we just smile while somebody's speaking to us and let them know we're listening without judgment, right? And we need to, when we speak, we need to do the same as well. So you have that lovely energy about you right now, and you do have people that are listening and they're taking heed to your words. So, just evaluate them and speak them with care, so is this going to uplift somebody and myself? If so, I'll speak it. If this is going to bring someone down or seem judgmental, I'll keep that to myself. It's as simple as that. And especially with this beautiful cleansing moon where we're releasing all these old habits that just don't serve us. Being judgmental doesn't serve anybody. Being critical doesn't serve anybody. Being loving and listening and caring serves us all, right? So love and light to this group. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. And as you know, I still have my full moon special because I'm doing them tonight. So you get $25 off. You want a personal read, bam, it's done. You just go on and you put full moon read, and it's only $50 as opposed to $75 for a half hour, because I really want people to receive these messages that are coming in. And I went to a panel of experts, listened to them, I got some great dialogue from them, and I have a true understanding of what it means to sometimes relive trauma. I don't have a lot of childhood traumas. Mine are just purely accidental, of being around too much water all the time, and our parents think we got this, and there were some crises where a lot of us could have drowned at times and stuff just because we were careless. We'd water ski. We thought we knew everything, you know what I mean? So I do have a thing with bridges and stuff, but I understand that some of you went through, abuses and all kinds of things like that. So that is most likely going to come up tonight and in the next day. So if you want any help with that, just go down, and I'm more than willing to provide you with this special read, because it's important. It's important we face sometimes these repressed fears, because they come up for a reason. We have to release them, and release them forever so we can be free of them, right? So love and light to you guys. I absolutely adore you. Thank you for all your loving wishes for Hagen's knee that he had to go to the emergency room for, and today was just the best day spending time with Jeannie. And thanks again, Judith, for my beautiful cards. I absolutely love them, and I'm going to be using them a lot. Again, if you guys like those animal cards right there, they're the Druidic Animal Deck by Philip Carr and Stephanie Gom, and they are fantastic. So love and light to you guys.